I would like to take this opportunity to welcome you to LeTourneau University's non-traditional spring commencement. What a great honor it is to be here. It is also an honor to have all of you here as well as we prepare to recognize all these men and women you see before you. As I look into the audience, not only do I see students donned in caps and gowns, I see all the husbands and wives, all the mothers and fathers who have sacrificed so much to arrive at this moment in time. I also see all the families, the children, who have also sacrificed to allow their parents to reach this destination. A destination hard to reach, but a journey well worth it. You see, the reason I can identify these things in the audience is because my family is sitting right there beside you. I too have been on this journey. Although we did not sit next to each other in a traditional classroom, we came from similar backgrounds. Many of you too are working moms with countless other responsibilities. Responsibilities that reach far beyond the classroom. There are soccer practices, karate practices, scouts, carpool, endless piles of laundry, kids' homework, housework, and then, if that's not enough, we have our own homework to attend to. Forget even trying to include a well-balanced meal into that schedule. If your family is like mine, you've eaten your share of frozen pizza. But nonetheless, here we are. We have some differences, I'm sure, but our similarities are numerous. At some point in our lives, we felt the desire to do something more. It may have been a small tug at first, and then became an overwhelming urge to take a new direction in life. Maybe some chose this path because the kids grew up, moved out, and now they had the time to dedicate to themselves. Maybe still some were laid off from their jobs and were forced to look for a new venture in life. Maybe some were looking for a career change. Some may be looking to finish something they started many years ago. That was my case. I would be curious to find out who has taken the longest to finish college from the time they actually first enrolled. For me, it has been 20 years. Wow. No matter how diverse our reason for starting may have been, the fact of the matter is, we started, and now we have finished. Did you honestly think this day would ever get here? Did you have days when you wanted to give up? Now that it is here, we need to cherish every minute of this day. As we pause, we need to recognize that it was God, our Heavenly Father, who brought us to this point, and also carried us during the times when we wanted to give up. We also need to look forward with great anticipation into the future that God has planned for us. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Because you see, it was God who carried us during those times when we wanted to give up, but didn't. God has a plan for each and every one of us. Our paths may never cross again, but one thing I am sure of. God has meant for us to be exactly where we are right now. He has blessed us with the gift of graduating from college. Now, the responsibility lies with us. My challenge to you is this: what are you going to do with this gift? Will you use it in return to bless God? If you are going into the business field, will you be an ethical business person? The teaching field? Will you model Christ-likeness to your students? No matter what profession you enter into, let the light of Christ be a beacon to those around you. Always remember who carried you along your journey and who is waiting for you at your destination. Thank you.